So this guy finally responded to me about the CB radio. I bought a Galaxy radio off of Marketplace a couple weeks ago. And come find out this morning, the radio didn't work. I was really unhappy. And I reached out to this guy and got him to respond to me. And finally I told him, I said, you know what? I said, you must have needed $200 more than I needed a CB radio. But then I sent him a copy of my website, my social media. I said, I'm going to give you the end of the day to respond to me, or I'm going to let people know about you and your shady. And he never responded to me. So, you know, a little while, about an hour ago, I put it on social media. And here this guy finally responded to me. And, you know, he was really apologetic because I don't know who someone reached out to him. But he told me he didn't know anything about the radio and blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know, but why though? I said, you're a truck driver, right? And he said, yeah. I said, you know, our lives are hard enough as it is. I said, we shouldn't be screwing each other over no matter what the circumstances is. You know, I said, well, listen, I was able to get the radio fixed. He responded to me. I said, I told him, I'm sorry what you're going through. I said, I think we all been in your shoes. You know, a girlfriend got him, job got him. He's not getting paid for his loads. And, you know, I said, that's going around. You know, it happens out there, you know. And I said, I wish you the best of luck. I said, you respond to me. I'm happy with that. The radio works. And I said, to each his own. I said, don't do that. You know, don't else over because you're, you know, two wrongs don't make it right. He said, yes, sir. And I took the other video down, but here's the update. The update to the non-existent video because he did right by me and I did right by him and I took the video down. So you guys have a good night. God bless and drop safe.